twice some of the numbers that we have. So, I'm sure a lot of you know the system in the US is slightly different in that here you get to veterinary school after you finish high school. Correct? So in the US, however, you have to do a pre-vet program. So mostly it is an undergraduate program where you have pre-vet requirements in animal sciences and animal physiology that people do. So usually it's a 4-year program that people do. And then you apply and you are considered for admission into a veterinary school. The DVN program is 4 years. The first 2 years is roughly the pre-clinical curriculum, and the 4th year is the clinical rotations that we have. So for general practitioners, the training, the original training, 35% of the internships and residencies. So people have the choice of going in Minnesota into specialty practice, into veterinary public health. A lot of them are doing that. It's increasingly becoming popular. The food animal industry is a big draw. A lot of people go into that. Then you have the pharmaceutical and biomedical devices. The Twin Cities has the, if you look at the Fortune 500 companies, the biggest companies in the globe, 18 to 20 of them are in the Twin Cities. So, for example, the biggest device companies in the world, Medtronic and Boston Scientific and what's the other one, St. Jude, these are all based in the Twin Cities. And so our veterinary students have a great chance to go and be part of this industry as well. Animal welfare organizations and of course the higher education process. So we have, I was struck by what Hassan was mentioning, that your farms are not close to your campuses. We have a similar situation where the veterinary school is part of a city. Way back, many decades ago, it was part of continuous farms, and those farms have gone away. So now, as the city has become larger and larger, these farms are becoming more and more difficult to bring in large animals. So we do have some dairy farms on campus where we do some large animal housing, but we want our students to have the exposure of what it is to be in a real life large animal setting. So we have done partnerships with either the swine industry or the ruminant folks or with the dairy industry, where it is a public-private partnership. So they, the private company, pays for the operations and the infrastructure that goes around these centers. So we don't have to pay for that. So that helps us defray a lot of costs. It is expensive to maintain these things. But our students go there. In fact, some of our faculty actually live here for extended periods. So we have nice housing for them. They just go. It's like regular dorms we have built. So our students get to actually practice in these dairy farms where there are thousands of cows. So that's the kind of experiential learning that they need from a practical sense that cannot happen within the college itself, that we are providing to them in this center. So, the clinical training can take place in these private partnership farms that I mentioned, but also we have a few other places where this happens within our college. One, it is the hospital itself, which we call the Veterinary Medical Center, where Dr. Al-Hassan was working. This, we see about up to 40,000 cases a year. And for an American public university, this is, we probably handle the largest caseload in the country. A significant section of that is obviously companion animals, but we have equine and other small food animals as well that we take. For the small animal itself, we are the second largest, the large animal we are the fifth largest, but together in terms of cases that we see, we are the largest. The students are also exposed to what happens in the diagnostic lab. The diagnostic lab actually processes about 1.5 million tests. It's the official center for the state appointed by the Minnesota Board of Animal Health. And it's the fourth largest in the country, where any outbreak, all those things are managed here at the Veterinary Diagnostic Lab, which is actually visited. The Raptor Center, this is another fascinating place. I don't know if you got to see it when you were there. We read about this number varies, this is the last number, birds of prey, eagles and hawks. And a lot of them, because of shooting, hunting is allowed in Minnesota, they eat the dead carcasses, deer and all, what have you, and the lead goes into the bodies of these big, large birds, and they become sick. So we actually treat these birds and we rehabilitate them back. So then they're released back. Not all of them can be released because some are permanently sick. Or their wings have been messed up and they cannot fly anymore. But more importantly, we create these educational programs, about 1,300 a year, to the general public, where over 200,000 people per year are taught about what these birds are, why are they so important. And it's fascinating that we are trying to work with young children, go to schools, and you create that fascination for animals at that stage. And a lot of them want to become veterinarians when they listen to these kinds of success stories